Oh, look at, I didn't even get it in there. It's snug because it was wobbling around. I've got to just kind of slightly angle it. You know. And see, that's why eventually, ultimately, you know, I'll be able to get this with these little screws that I have. Okay, just the little screws. But ultimately, I'll probably go to the store and get some 1.5 inch long screws so that the screws will go in all the way, and it'll be more snug, because eventually this could strip out. But for the time being, it'll hold, right? Like that. Look at that. Right where I wanted it. Okay, now I've got to decide. One thing after another. When you start moving things around, I got to decide: do I really have to chisel this wood out? I may not have to, because see, the side latch only is going to go over there so far. You see what I mean? And so it may not hit that at all. So I might be okay to leave it. Let's just try it here. Of course, you can see I have not tried it yet. Now see, look, I still have. I mean, that's snug, but I could go up a little bit more by taking my. See, I didn't want to go. I didn't feel I should go too much further than that, but yeah, like I say, it's a little trial and error. But I don't really want to move it over any further, because then my screws will be less likely to work the next time. So I'm just putting my screwdriver in there, moving that paddle out just a little, okay? And now let's try it again. That'll push this over that much tighter. Look at that. See, I don't think I want it much tighter than that. There. Now I can see. I mean, no matter where you get it, you could always get it tighter. But you're just pushing it more into the weather stripping. I don't have to push it any more than that into the weather stripping. That weather stripping gets old 15 years from now, and it gets all mashed down. If I needed to push it over further, I would have to adjust this a little bit more of that paddle, or move it over a little bit further. But see, I've already bent the paddle over a little bit, and I really don't want to go much more on that paddle. I guess I could just a hair. I don't like going too far, because then it's kind of tricky to push that back. See, that's fine. All right. I'm liking that. And the more the paddle, the more you put that paddle, the worse off your latch is to fit in there, because the paddle's coming out at an angle, and you've got this fitting up against the paddle. Okay. But that's good. That's good. I'm liking that. Okay. Okay, so now I'm done with that handle and I'm on to installing the deadbolt. Well, that's next, if you want to watch it. That's all I got for this time, but I'll be back with more videos. All right, let's get that deadbolt in there. Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. I have a feeling I know what this video is going to be about. How to install a deadbolt. And yes sirree, here it is. Here's the deadbolt. If you want to see how to install this in a door, stick around. And this happens to be the door. The reason why this has a deadbolt is because it goes out into the garage. And I decided lots of times garages don't have a locking keyed handle at the bottom if you have a deadbolt. Sometimes if you have two, you may have a key on both of these. But you know, you decide how secure do you want to be. I mean, this one, even if it had a keyed lock in it, it's only secure as strong as this little latch, this deadbolt strike or this strike plate. You'd have to have these screws go all the way in to the door jamb, and that would help secure this. If you just have the little screws in here with the locking lever handle there, then this lock, the bottom one, is only as strong as these two screws right here and this pine door jamb. Usually if somebody tries to break this in, it splits right here and splits there. It generally doesn't do anything to your lock. So your lock really isn't that strong. It's your deadbolt. Your deadbolt is really a lot stronger, in my view, than the bottom. So that's why I decided just put a handle. Everything's locked up around here. We've got the nice deadbolt up on the front door and stuff. So I'm only installing the deadbolt on this door. Okay, so I've already adjusted this strike plate because I wanted to make sure that the door hit onto this weather stripping nice and snug as a bug in a rug. And this was new weather stripping. See, it's got a flex on it. So you just need to make sure this is adjusted snug. And I made it so that it was snug, okay? Not too tight, but yet not too loose. All right, so that way it will determine and tell me exactly where that hole in the strike plate is going to go for this deadbolt. And here's the old strike plate for the old deadbolt that was on here. And see, somebody really ground that out on the side, and I may end up using that at first. We'll just have to see. Because it's probably going to have to go over that way further than what the regular strike plate is. We'll see in a minute. All right. And see, when they had this one in, they pre-drilled and they used really long screws. Lots of times your strike plate will only have the small screws. So check that out, because that'll make your door a lot more secure. You put long ones. The trick is those long ones, depending where your strike plate is, those screws have to be slightly angled a little bit, because generally you have a 1/2 inch of sheetrock, and then your stud will be from here over 2x4 stud or 2x6. If you were to drill this straight, you might hit the very edge of your 2x4 or 2x6 in the wall, and it might split the edge off, or it might hit the edge and go over to the left where the sheetrock is, and you may think, how come these screws aren't tightening up? Well, that's probably why. See, you got to lightly put them in at an angle. Okay, enough of that. I'll get ready to pull this apart and see how I'm going to do this. And it should be pretty easy, because this one has a thumb turn on one side and the lock on the other. You can You can buy different ones. I've seen lots of deadbolts that are keyed on both sides. I don't really like those because then to go outside, every time to go outside, you've got to get your key and unlock the deadbolt. What sense is it? Okay, that's why I usually use the ones with the thumb turn.